setting stuff inside virtual reality now. So it's going to be harder and harder to understand in the UFO secret space shows what's real and what's not. So we want to make sure that somehow in cyberspace, all of us working together, we have the internet highway inside cyberspace, inside the UFO Secret Space Show. And the UFO Secret Space Show is entertainment, and it's educational entertainment by the UFO Association. But we also use above the atmosphere and the stratosphere, outside the Milky Way galaxy, which sure shocks a lot of people, that the UFO Secret Space Show also uses the Andromeda galaxy as a point of reference with M13, because so many of our channelers have worked with the Mysterious Nine, and a lot of people, including on Ancient Aliens of the History Channel, have recently had a show, or maybe it wasn't recently, maybe well, let me look and see if I can put my shows. Let me just talk Ancient Aliens New. Now, mine only go back to, Mysterious Nine is Series 11, Episode 8. If you will refer to the Mysterious Nine, an investigation into the theory of 9 godlike extraterrestrials that have influenced events on Earth, you'll understand a lot more about channels such as Carla what's Carla's last name? Good lands. I'm getting old, folks. The Love and Light community, basically, we have various domains and different people that I was helping Carla. She was in Kentucky. She got ill. My husband was ill at the same time, and she and I had the same computer person that put us together as authors and covered ascension and ancient wisdom and channeling. She was, I believe, Episcopal, or was she Presbyterian? I forgot what. Anyway, her friends. Now, David Wilcock lived in her basement helped for a couple of years, and he was with another guy that they both got channeling, and David and channeling and learning how to do readings, but he worked with she and I. Well, I don't think he even knows who I am, but the Mysterious Nine is who I was channeling with or for, or around, not knowing what I was doing in the early 70s when I got involved with Aquarian Age Bookstore in Houston, Texas. Now, those ladies saw me as a spiritual person that had psychic abilities, and had me read just about every book they had. I bought every book. I guess I helped them make a lot of money, but I was making a lot of money, so I could spend it on books. But there was another girl named Anna Hayes, and she's Ashiana something. She got married. Jean, Asha. She was on Carrie Cassidy, and I just happened to catch her. She had somebody make up some really good visuals with a little pointer and showing M13 Andromeda, and then how we use our Merkabahs when we go inside, when you do your meditation and go deep inside and find your inner self. So I'm just dropping a couple of names that I don't know them personally. I don't know David Wilcock personally. I've helped promote some of his work, not all of it, but some of it. And Ashiana, or Anna Hayes, through Tommy Hawksblood, who lived with her in New Jersey. I wish Tommy had come back so we could talk about it. I don't know if he's here or not. He must have sent a conflict. But I'm going to reveal a lot of names and pull some threads together through people that may or may not even know that it's important, because the government does watch. We have watchers, just like we have Men in Black. They're real, and they're not bad, I wouldn't think. They're just assigned certain jobs. We have a black budget for our intelligence community. I understand there's 16 of them all together into the, I'd have to go back and look that up now. The director of the council. And now in our government, under ARPA, DARPA type of stuff, when we have the government in the United States of America, we do have classifications and levels of intelligence, as well as cybersecurity. And I'll show you how old I am in and out of country, folks. European theater. Back in the day, we didn't even have Homeland Security, so I'm way before 2011. Let's see. This is Tommy calling in, I think. Tommy, is that you again?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've been having so many problems every which way. I think you're getting all your problems.
Okay. Well, I was just mentioning some of the different domain names that we're going to talk about in the diagrams that we use. But talking about now, I want you to help me for the setup for our videos and how we're going to train people in our webinars. But we're going to separate the ascension part of learning from the UFO part, and I would put the UFO parts in the lower realms, either in our own solar system, and I would think in the galaxy, because most of the people you've known in your life and seen on the internet that have had domains or groups have been those that have been inspired by channelers, people that inspire or get some type of information from maybe their higher self, or they feel like they've had an uplink to higher sources. And just like with Gene Roddenberry, and you remember Frank Strange's with Valiant Thor,
right,
in 1957? Yep. Yeah, Frank Strange's, and he wrote a book. I haven't read it yet, folks, but it goes with today's getting started for the UFO Secret Space Show. And the ACO club that Tommy and I are in for American Communications Online and Alien Contact Organization is the fact that we are responsible for helping ontology, nomenclature, epistemology, and helping people inside cyberspace. And we're talking about the highest levels, not Destination Mars and not the Pleiades, even David Icke. I can mention all kinds of names. Corey Goode, they all talk about the lower echelon. William Tompkins, Dr. Michael Sala, all agreed to work together and because they met UFO Congress. And Tommy hasn't been to one of those, nor have I, but a real estate gentleman was wound up with it over there from Bob. Do you remember, what's Bob's name, Tommy, that helped back in the day get all these UFO groups going? Bob Brown. Bob Brown. Yeah, he's somewhere in Colorado. He was emailing me, but he was flying all over. He has a really huge, he has the ability, I guess he has a huge database. He probably has one of the larger databases for the UFO Secret Space Show and the UFO Con, but you haven't worked with Paula Harris either, have you? Out of Laughlin, Nevada?
No.
Okay. Are you going to go to the Mutual UFO? Why don't I meet you in Las Vegas in July? If this COVID-19 thing's over, we need to meet. You want to try to do Las Vegas with the captain? You'll like him, Captain McDonald. He runs MUFON now out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
See, I just wrote a long letter to MUFON. Yeah, I'm just kind of, you know me, I'm a rebel.
You have to establish yourself in Hawaii. I think they're going through reorganizations because so many people are dropping out. So they may wind up like CUFOs, but let's hope not. But maybe
my friends here.
The government has me set up as the director and the lead investigator, but I'm retired, so all I can do is put in my own little missionary money through my ministries.
I know
center. Go ahead.
The two people I'm friends with here, they're going to build the biggest UFO home station in the world, and it's going to be on 7 acres. They got a giant complex that they're bidding on it. They should know today if they're going to get it. They're getting funded. I don't know who's funding my friends right now, but they're getting lots of money.
Well, they've been taking such
so-
an interest in it for several years since you and I started here on TJ Morris ET Radio.
But everybody in the world sending them their videos.
Well, that's
So
good.
they
They're
did
going to be
about-
an archive of videos. And then the only thing is that, if they're doctored, Tommy, or I was just talking about that. If it came, what equipment was used, it's going to be very hard to establish chain of command. And if it's real or not, but what's real, right, folks? But, videos that are capturing virtual reality or reality. So there's a lot of misinformation, information, and disinformation in the entire world right now, and it's quite in chaos because we don't have control of our cyberspace unity. And Russia and China have made a pact to keep us out of their stuff, and so we're going to be talking about sovereignty in space, but on the planet as well. Now, we're doing our best to keep data in the cloud now, but we're just going to have to all work together. It's going to be a real trust factor. So, but let's say, Tommy, that the two gentlemen, they have some 9/10 of the moon or moon over Miami or something, don't they? What is it? What's their domain?
What?
The domain of the gentleman. Third phase of the moon.
Third phase of moon.
Just third phase of moon. Well, I know
right.
you like them and you like their work, and you're there. And are you strategically located on the same planet? The same, not planet.
Well, there are
island.
planet
too.
We're both on the same island.
We're
both on a big island.
Okay. Okay, folks. Let me get centered here. Focused. We do psychic shows and we do Ascension shows and we do UFO shows.
Well, they just did a show yesterday. They just did a show yesterday, and they did a big show online. And they had one of the guys here on this island work for the government with one of the highest clearances in the remote viewing world. He created all that, the classifications and everything.
Was it Joe McMonagle?
He interviewed him. That might be. He's here on this island. That's all I know. They showed him. He's an older guy. And he went to interview him, and he explained all the levels of remote viewing.
Yeah, Hawaii is a hot spot for old ufologists, old men in black, and even some alienologists and terraformers. I loved living in Hawaii, and I loved all the contact with all the higher level intelligence in Mensa, too. What are you doing, Tommy? It's really loud on the phone.
I'm going to go outside. The music's playing, and it's kind of like coming over.
Oh, well, yeah. Hold on.
I'm going to mute it. I'll mute it until I get outside.
Okay. Well, folks, we've got so many videographers, I guess is the proper way to say it. And, of course, we have various groups, but the largest one in the world is MUFON, and I guess they're going to do their best. The directors have gotten really old. They've grown old, and we don't have a lot of new people coming in with the intelligence or the skill, or maybe they have the intelligence and skill, but they don't have the persistence or the motivation because they don't like groups or giving up the data into open source. But actually, it was a nonprofit, and it has a 501c3. I checked it out today. I made sure I sent it to Denise here that's going to chapter me in at Gulf Breeze through. I like Captain McDonald. I've talked to him. He's a real human being. He's very nice, very cordial, older gentleman. I believe he's about my age. I'm 68. He may be a little younger, a little older, but it was very sweet that in Cincinnati, bless his heart, he was devoting his whole entire life to MUFON, and his wife and her sister. When I got involved, finally, after retiring, I thought I was retired and then found out I didn't retire until 2017, but who's counting, right? But when you work for Center of UFO Studies and you're doing it voluntarily because J. Allen Hynek asked you to, I didn't know what I was supposed to do because most of the people were collecting the data and the raw data